Hello everyone. So this is Sainath here, Director of Videsh Consultz. Here's my most important topic discussed about now, which is like studies in Germany. So we all have very good clarity that studying in Germany is definitely a very good option at this point of time. So in this, the major doubt is studying in public universities better or private universities better? Come on, let's break the myth of it. So the point is, like, public universities of Germany, they are very traditional. At the same time, the private universities are going to offer the most practical oriented training, which is actually like private universities, they work for the industry oriented programs, which makes it very easy for the students to find the jobs after the course completion. And then admission process, it's quite easy. When you compare with the public universities and private universities, with the private universities, admissions is so simple that we can end up getting admissions within a period of 15 days maximum. So which is actually like they are ready to invite us. And then actually like all the programs in private universities are 100% taught in English. Thereby, we don't require any German proficiency to do the studies there, which means 100% of course and curriculum is taught in English, and the universities are very international. And then the better student support. This is most important because actually the private universities, they are very focused and student centric, and they are actually providing students with the basic admission till accommodation support, which is universities help us getting the admission, and from there they help us getting the visa process done in a swift way with all the required documents at the right place, and then actually like they help post landing also. And then the important thing what most of the students are asking about is usually the size of a class. Generally, the public universities, they have a strength of about 300 students per class. But whereas the private universities, the class strength is very limited, up to 15 to 25 students. So automatically what infers to the student is, if this class strength is 15 to 25, you'll have a private individualized attention with the course coordinators and the program professors. Thereby, the students will have a very good advantage of having one-to-one interactions with the professors, and they have a very good chances for the internships. So this is obviously a best option for the student to have a right understanding on the subject. And then strong job connection. This is very, very important, guys, because the private universities strive a lot to find their employability rate higher, because that is their metric. Usually when you go with the public universities, they look at the overall rankings, which means actually they work more in the research and other aspects. But having said that, most important for the student community is to get yourself involved with the jobs, especially the internships and the post-study professional jobs, for which the private universities are quite committed, and they're working very close with the universities to have, with the local companies, to have your jobs done in the right places. So they are going to help us with the references, and that will always have very good advantage. And then post-study work option. So for the post-study work option, no matter you study at the public university or private university, you are going to get the same 18 months post-study work. And in this 18 months post-study work, we have very good option for the students to find the job in the right place and thereby settle. So naturally, there is no difference at all when you study in public university and private university. But the most important thing is actually like which university is going to offer us a cheaper tuition fees. Obviously the public universities are cheaper, but having said that, if you look at the return of investment, so there are universities which starts at just 9 lakh rupees for the whole master's program till hardly 14-15 lakh rupees for the whole master's, which is actually like, if you look at the investment point of view, it is for sure evident that you are going to spend an amount of 10 lakhs to 15 lakh rupees for your total master's, which anyway implies that while you do your studies, you are also allowed to do a part-time of 24 hours per week. And then in that you could make up to 1100 to 1300 euros, and you could save a good portion of that. On top of that, when you work in a post-study work also, the basic wage in Germany is about 3000 euros per month. So which automatically implies that you are going to make a very good savings out of your income, and thereby if you roughly see the return of investment, hardly within completion of the course, most of my students are already securing the investment what they put in out, or in the most worst cases also within 1 year of the course completion, you are absolutely in zero debt. So this is one of the most important points, guys. And most importantly, in Germany, the PR option is quite simple, where you work for 3 years in Germany, you are going to get a PR. Isn't it fantastic, guys? Because for Germany, like when you see other countries, it takes about years. For example, USA, it takes 100 to 120 years to get a green card nowadays. So whereas for this Germany, it only takes 3 years for you to work and thereby get a full-time PR. So this is a great advantage, and I wish all the students to utilize this. Thank you.